Hey, you guys. Today I'm gonna be giving my thoughts and a little bit of reactions to Sony's new Pro controller. Now, granted, I have the regular DualSense, and I'm thinking about getting like the dark plates, the black version of this controller, and the 3D Pulse headsets. Now, my biggest gripe, I don't know about you guys, but before we get into this video, my biggest gripe about this boy right here is that the battery always runs out. Like, you don't even have to be using it and the battery just drains like that. Or if you barely start using it, for people that has this, you know about constantly having to recharge it. Now this USB, I really don't like it. I'm planning on getting the little dock to charge it on. But this bad boy right here is supposed to be a complete, total, just redone version of this boy right here. Now everything about this controller is great. The only downside is the battery. So with this new bad boy, I'm expecting that. I don't know about you guys. Y'all let me know down in the comments how y'all feel about the battery life. But I'm going to need the battery life to be amazing across the board when it comes to this. Because I am planning on, picking it up. But my thing is that the scalpers. I don't know how that's going to work. Like, soon as pre-orders go up, I'm just gonna let you know, for you guys that's gonna be picking this up like myself, y'all gotta be quick, because we don't know how these scalpers gonna do. Then they reselling the controller for we don't even know the price. We don't even know the price. So that's gonna be another thing within itself. But y'all gonna have to be quick if y'all gonna really want this. But without further ado, let's get into the vid.
Sony just announced the PlayStation 5 DualSense Edge controller, an enhanced Pro controller that adds a number of additional customization features.
Okay, so right off the bat, I'm loving the way they like showing how you can take stuff apart. Because I'm planning on getting like the Series Elite 2, and that's they saying that's one of the best Xbox controllers that anybody can really have. But I'm really interested on how you see how they just broke all of those. Like, it just seems already broken up and taken apart. I'm really interested to see like how you can take it apart. Like, I hope it just separates itself, because a lot of Pro controllers, they kind of have that same, you take it apart like this and it's just the same way, and it's most of the stuff is magnetized, which is a good thing, because you can like just really just take it, put it back, and it just, what I'm saying. But most of the controllers are magnetized and stuff, and it's like you take it apart the same way. So I'm hoping that this has a unique way that you can take the controller apart. Like, if you want to take, or a unique way you can take like the thumbsticks off, and triggers, or just certain parts. Or can you take off the faceplate of the controller and change it or something? I really don't know, but let's see.
The PS5's already impressive DualSense. Let's talk about all the details revealed and how it...
Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. He said already impressive. Yes, this is impressive. But he forgot to mention it's not all that impressive if the battery life sucks. I'm just saying. He said already impressive, like the controller doesn't need anything, like it doesn't need any work. That battery life, the main thing that makes the controller work. That's like one of the main ingredients. And he said already impressive. No, the controller is impressive, but it can be more impressive when that battery life get fixed. So I don't know what he was talking about right there, but let's get back into the vid.
Compares to some similar gaming controllers already on the market. During Gamescom's opening night live presentation, host Jeff Keighley took to the stage to announce the new controller on Sony's behalf.
The DualSense Edge, it's a high-performance, ultra-customizable, wireless PlayStation 5 controller designed by PlayStation, and you see there you can have...
The new controller, which PlayStation is calling the DualSense Edge, is a pro version of the standard PS5 DualSense controller. That original controller got its DualSense name from its ability to relay specific vibration during gameplay. Sony says this new...
Y'all tell me, what do y'all think about the design? Now, I know Sony is not, I'm sorry for the constant pausing, but I know Sony is not no fool. You know how they got like the different color plates or whatever? I know if they smart, like with the regular controllers, how they already got different colors. I mean, common sense. I'm just real curious to see like what other colors that they're gonna bring. I know it's gonna probably be an all black, and I think it's gonna be the same colors with the regular colors that they got for the regular controllers. I think they just gonna bring them out later. But if they smart, they should bring them out sooner. Like right when they drop that price, they should go ahead and say, hey, and here are the available different colors for those that want a different color. If they smart, they'll bring them colors out too right along when they drop the day they decide they want to drop that price, and let us know how much this Pro controller costs.
Edge controller is designed to give you an edge in gameplay by allowing you to create custom controls and craft your own unique gaming experience tailored to your playstyle. We've seen Pro controllers in the past from other console and hardware manufacturers.
That's the controller I'm gonna be getting, you guys, right here.
Wireless controller.
That's the controller I'm gonna be getting.
Seen 2 generations.
That's
while
the controller.
Third parties like Scuf have their Reflex line of PS5 controllers.
Scuf.
Over on the PlayStation blog, Sony has pointed out 4 new features of the Edge controller worth your attention. The first is the ultra customizable controls. The Edge controller will allow you to remap or even deactivate specific button inputs. It will also allow you to fine-tune your analog stick sensitivity, including the dead zones, which is the distance your analog stick moves before it's recognized in-game. The controller will also let you adjust the travel distance of each trigger. A curious feature, since one of the DualSense's unique capabilities was allowing games to adjust the sensitivity and friction of the triggers based on in-game settings. For example, pulling the bowstring back in Horizon Forbidden West was harder to press than shooting a gun in Call of Duty. Regardless, PlayStation points out that by being able to reduce your trigger's travel distance, faster inputs in competitive settings are now a possibility. The next noteworthy...
Okay, my thing is, how he's explaining most of this stuff, why didn't they give us an actual demonstration of that new controller? Exactly how is it going to outperform? Because I'm expecting this controller to outperform, outperform the regular DualSense in every single area, in every single way. I commend my guy on here, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to this guy for giving his intake and review. But, as you explaining, I wish they could have did like a in-depth, like really somebody holding the controller and really just showing us like how this controller is going to operate. But like I said, nevertheless, the main thing I'm looking for when I do finally get to pick this controller up or get it in my hands is how is that battery life going to be?
The feature is the controller's ability to save multiple control profiles. After setting up your ideal controller layout, you can save that combination and swap between profiles on the fly. This is a great feature if you're someone who shares their game console with friends and family, or even if you have specific controller preferences for specific games. For example, maybe you like the default settings for most narrative games, but need something with higher sensitivity when playing first-person shooters. It's also worth noting that in the released photos, we can see the triggers now have additional textured grooves.
Y'all know what I noticed? Like, on this part, it's just a plain white. You know what I'm saying? I'm noticing something like there's like buttons, like the button designs on the pad, and that's a nice little detailed touch that I'm liking. Because you see here, it's just a normal, just white, just sleek white right here. But right there, it's like it got like the PlayStation button, little buttons and patterns going on.
The next feature, and one we've come to expect from similar pro-style controllers, is the ability to change out the analog stick
caps. So that's how you
modules.
Change it out. Okay, I like that.
There will be 3 types of swappable stick caps.
The little
standard, high dome,
things right here you
dome.
take off.
Again, this allows for more user preference when deciding what feels better on the thumbs for specific games. Along the same lines, players
very
will be able
good
to
game, by the way.
analog sticks themselves
very
if
good
anything
game.
happens to break. And Sony points out that replacement stick modules will be sold separately. Another standard but welcomed feature is the inclusion of back buttons that can also be swapped out. The 2 swappable sets, including half dome and lever shapes, can be bound to any other button input. Last generation, we saw Sony release a back button attachment for the...
Tell me, y'all, who picked this up? I was really thinking about picking this up for the DualShock 4, but I never got around to it. I mean, that didn't even cost that much, because I was really wanting to know how this thing works. I might still pick it up, but I don't know. But I was real interested when they really announced this and talked about this. I was really interested in that, just to see, what I'm saying, how that worked. Because I played a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and I was really interested in the time when I was playing, Black Ops 4 on the PS4. And I really wanted to get this to check it out. But for those who actually got this, let me know down in the comments, how was this? Was this worth it? Was it a good an attachment for the DualShock 4? Y'all let me know.
DualShock 4 controllers that allowed for a similar setup. Surprisingly, the Edge controller only seems to have 2 back buttons, one on each side, which is half as many as the Xbox Elite and SCUF controllers we've
That's
seen.
the controller I'm about to pick
up.
In
fact, even the Steam Deck has 2 back buttons on each side for a total of 4. Players who purchase the Edge controller will also get a couple of accessories included. A USB-C braided cable, which uses a connector housing to lock into the controller, and a carrying case to hold the controller and additional components together, while also allowing for pass-through charging. As of right now, there is no launch window or pricing for the DualSense Edge. But if we look at similar controllers on the market, we can assume this one will retail somewhere around $200. So what do you think? Do you currently use a Pro controller? Are you a fan of back buttons? Is there a feature Sony is missing that you hope to see added before launch? Let me know in the comments.
Alright, you guys, on that note, now I do have a Pro controller, but it's an Xbox controller, but it's kind of like, I think it was like the Power A. I think I consider this one the high end, because it's another one, but I think I got the high end one. And I used the back pedals at first. Like when my first experience with back pedals, it was weird, but I was kind of surprised. I kind of surprised myself because I kind of got used to it really fast. So I'm used to it now. But yeah, I'm really interested in this controller. I'm really interested in the battery life. I like the design. I know Sony gonna be smart and give people different colors, because if they smart, they'll give people different colors like they did with the regular DualSense, and I know they will. So I mean, y'all just let me know how y'all feel about this controller. Down in the comments, are you picking it up, or if it's, I'ma wait, what I'm saying, to see if it gets a price drop, and you might pick it up then later on down the road. But I'm gonna be getting this controller. I'm loving the design. I hope when they do reveal the price that they give us some colors to choose from, because I mean, we already got white. It seemed like the same type of color scheme like this in a way. We already got white. Like, come on, give us some different. Give us the different colors the day you drop the price, Sony. But into the oh, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. Hit the notification bell if you like the content. And on that note, you guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.